What if you could control a computer just by thinking about it? Stuff that used to be pure science fiction is actually starting to happen, all thanks to something called a brain-computer interface.
So, when you hear a word like cybernetics, your mind probably jumps straight to cyborgs, right? Half human, half machine, something straight out of a movie. But the reality is actually way more focused on an incredible medical breakthrough.
At its core, a brain-computer interface, or BCI, is basically a translator for your brain. It reads the electrical chatter happening in your head, your intentions, and turns them into commands a computer can understand. And that offers some serious hope for people living with paralysis. And you've probably heard of one of the biggest names pushing this tech forward, Neuralink. Their goal is, well, it's incredibly ambitious. They want to create a direct, super fast link between our brains and our computers. So how are they doing it? Well, look at this number, 1,024. That's how many tiny electrodes are in their very first human implant. To give you some perspective, that is a massive, massive leap, letting them listen in on the brain's activity with way more detail than ever before. And the result of all that detail? It's incredible. The very first patient, a man named Noland Arbaugh, who was paralyzed from the shoulders down, was able to play online chess, using nothing but his thoughts. I mean, that is absolutely life-changing stuff. But here's the thing. Neuralink's approach is really invasive. We're talking about implanting these super thin threads deep inside the brain to get the best possible data. Other companies are trying less invasive ways, like putting a thin film on the brain's surface or even a stent inside a blood vessel. It's kind of like trading some of that precision for a much, much lower risk. And we have to remember, this is all so new. There are still some huge hurdles to get over. Those tiny threads can actually move or pull out, and we're just now starting to even ask the massive ethical questions about brain data, privacy, and, what the long-term effects might be. So this technology really goes beyond just helping people. It's about the future of what it means to be human. As our brains and computers really start to merge, the biggest question isn't just can we do it anymore? It's should we? And are any of us really ready for what comes next?